Hey, we're the Peachskins.
And this is our juicy mixtape.
So, I'm sure you guys get asked this a million times, but why Peachskins as the name?
Oh.
I guess only I can answer that.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, in 2016, I made the Peachskins before I had any members. It was just me. I just wanted to be in a band.
Ah, okay.
And at the time, I wanted it to be an emo rock band.
Oh, nice.
And a girl at the time told me that I bruise like a peach emotionally. So if you easily emotionally bruise, you're a peachskin.
Okay.
And peaches bruise, right?
Yeah, they do. I like
But
that.
then it got stuck. Like, we're not an emo rock band anymore, but
You're genre fluid.
yeah.
You said, are they gender fluid? I said, no, genre fluid.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being gender fluid.
Nothing wrong
you
with
know?
that.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
So if you guys weren't the Peachskins, what other food would you be?
Oof, that's a good question. You guys answer. I mean, I have one in mind already.
I don't have any.
I've been drinking a lot of watermelon juice, so it has to be a watermelon.
Watermelon?
The watermelon skins.
Watermelon man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Watermelon man.
I like that.
Man, my answer's shit now, but
What is it?
I don't know. I didn't think it through like that. I was thinking,
He came ready.
yeah, rambutan.
You knew
Rambutan? That's nice. It's local.
Yeah, it's more local.
Yeah.
Ralph and the rambutan.
Oh my god!
Look at you guys just picking
Yeah,
out all
that's
these
us on
names.
Halloween, you know.
So have you guys ever made a mixtape or a playlist for a girl you were crushing on?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And if you did, what songs were on them?
Ooh. All I can tell you is that the name was very clever. It was Suck My Disc. It was a joke. You know,
Yeah.
but I don't remember what song.
Was it a joke?
Yeah.
Have you ever made a playlist for a girl?
Made a playlist for a girl? I don't know, man. I made plenty of songs for girls, writing lots of songs for them, but making a playlist, maybe.
Yeah.
Like disguised as some sort of like romantic sort of idea of art, maybe subconsciously.
I
Yeah.
guess if you were to now, what song would you put on it? Like, what would be like one song off the top of your head?
One song.
I mean, I think one of the nicest romantic love songs is a Smashing Pumpkins song. Stand Inside Your Love. I always like
Okay,
that one.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mine would probably just have a lot of Frank Sinatra songs.
Oh, nice.
yeah. I'm into that. Yeah. What about you?
I have a Kanye song, I guess.
Kanye song?
Which Kanye song?
Follow God. I actually like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Life like, this is what your life like. It's fun.
I thought it'd be like Devil in a New Dress.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So, your new album, Are You Okay? It's had this whole like flight marketing before it came out. So, what are the top flight destinations for Endeavour Airline? And what can we expect on this journey?
The top destinations for Endeavour Airlines?
Yeah.
We have one destination, which is no destination.
So, you just go in the sky and just fly?
Yeah, well, I think the idea came from it being, telling people to focus on on the journey, not the destination. And it's a journey of self-discovery. It may sound a bit cliche, but that's how we designed the songs in the right order and stuff. But
And how did you decide? Like when you were making the decision of your album, right? Was it just like, okay, we're gonna create the songs in order, or did you make them first? Like how was the process?
Definitely, it wasn't in order.
it wasn't,
Yeah.
we put the order like maybe a week before.
Yeah.
A week before we decided this was it, right? And actually we had 6 songs first, and the final song came like in the morning.
Yeah.
We basically gave ourselves a deadline, like we need to have the EP done at a certain date. That was before April, I think the last day of March or something.
Yeah.
And then on that day, he said something to me. I forgot what he said, but it spoke to me. It spoke to me. And I wrote this Welcome Home, which is the last track. And I recorded it in the morning, so you can hear a very morning voice on that track. And because of that song, then it felt like a complete collection of feelings, right?
Yeah.
So then we knew that we had a beginning, we had the intro, and we had the last song. Then we could craft the journey. So it starts from a very confident place,
Yeah.
and then you break down, and you get burnt out and get anxious, and then you end up with Welcome Home, which is you discovering how you really feel about yourself and how you feel about things.
Damn, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So what was the biggest inspiration behind the album? Was there one inspiration or just kind of?
Can I talk about my inspiration?
Go ahead.
My
Yeah.
biggest
Yeah,
inspiration?
go
So I
ahead.
just watched this new Netflix docu-series called
Genius.
Oh, yes,
It's a
yes.
documentary about Kanye West.
Yeah.
And I watched that and I think that changed everything for me.
It was amazing because he saw it first while we were making the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was telling us, like, you have to watch it. And you know when someone tells you to watch a Netflix show, you don't. You just don't.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, yeah, I'll put it on my list. And you do, but you never really watch
Yeah.
it. So he saw it. He produces for us. He's the mastermind
Yeah.
on the knobs,
All the
right?
technical
Yeah,
stuff.
all the
Yeah,
technical
yeah.
stuff. And he saw it at the right time when we were making the record. And I saw it right before we finished. And that made me inspired to promote it as hard as I did. Right? So, I mean, if we were to say anything, you guys should watch it.
Yeah.
It really
I
changed
think
things for
it's
us. Yeah.
significantly inspired
Wow.
the
Yeah.
album.
Definitely. For me.
I mean, it
at
didn't
least.
inspire the music, I think. Okay, for you, yeah.
For you?
It
Would've-
inspired me to create some of the sounds and just keep creating a lot of different tracks, I think.
It taught me resilience,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It pushed me to finish stuff, actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that is the difficult thing, right? Is finishing.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
definitely.
Yeah.
So it's so easy for us to start.
Yeah.
We work on so many tracks. We have like tons of them.
We have so
We
many.
sit on like
Right
50,
now we
60
have like a
tracks.
Like
60.
sitting a, like
Yeah.
a bank of
Yeah.
just a
of
bank of them.
feelings.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like once we are done with the first 30 and we make the next 20, we hate the first 30,
Yeah.
you know, so no
Yeah.
one's ever gonna hear it.
Yeah.
One day
except-
you'll pull him
except-
out of the vault in like 10 years or something. It'll be.
Yeah,
You can always be revisited as well as
Yeah, yeah,
projects.
yeah,
There's always
yeah.
room to add on, to expand on
Yeah.
these things.
But I feel like we've outgrown the sound of what we used to make
Exactly.
2 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are genre fluid, right? So what is the most exciting part of not being tied to a specific genre?
You don't gotta keep up with things, you know? We kind of chart our own trajectory of creativity. We don't have to see like, oh, what is Silk Sonic doing today? What is Lunadira doing today? What is Airlift doing today?
Yeah.
And I think we don't have to be so worried about what our fans like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is true. I mean, right now we're connecting to a whole new group of different people, and yeah, man, I just like not being boxed up.
Not to be
Yeah.
boxed.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a huge market out there of people who just listen to music.
yeah.
You just have to fine tune your sound. Exactly.
Yeah. It comes to the freedom of being able to create anything
Yeah.
you like.
Yeah.
But sometimes that freedom can be destructive.
I was
because-
gonna say because
Yeah.
when you're open like this, sometimes
Yeah.
even though you have so much, that can feel very
Yeah.
suffocating.
So sometimes we have
Requires discipline.
Sometimes we create like 5 songs in a row that sound completely different from each other, and we don't know how it. Fits
yeah, how
into-
do you make it cohesive? Like, would you say that even on your new record, like, are every song a different genre, or like, how do you
Yeah.
kind of do you genre blend? Like, how do you?
I think that a lot of the time it comes by a little fortune as well. So Shahid and Rafiq and myself, we all write music, we all compose music. So it's kind of like if I were to compose music, it would come from a different perspective. If Rafiq were to compose it, comes from another perspective. So we can build on that. So we already have like a different approach to an interpretation of music, and we can expand on those ideas and we get our ideas on each other's tracks.
So we have different influences, all three of us, and once we kind of meld that together, that's what we define as genre fluid. Like, yeah, we grew up with different things. Like I always have this conversation with them, like why it sounds a bit more edgy and gritty now is because I went back to revisit the stuff I enjoyed listening to when I was growing up. And there was stuff like Slipknot, Pantera, Linkin Park and stuff, you know, and Gorillaz as well.
Yeah.
And so then it's like, why am I making this flowery bullshit if this is the stuff that I like to listen to, right?
I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to go through the playlists that we submitted, the playlist we submitted to you. We can go through our influences and how it
Yeah.
inspires us as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can pull that up actually. We can talk about it now.
I don't remember what I put in.
I listen to all your tracks and I'm like, oh, this is totally the Peachskins.
Yeah,
I listen to all about it.
I really liked your guys' playlist.
Interesting.
OOGIE, BOOGIE, Juicy Mixtape.
Yeah.
So out of all the songs here, which would you say is your favorite? And do you want me to read them out? Do you remember the songs?
I
don't remember.
Kind of, yeah.
So there was Your Mama by Fatboy Slim.
Yeah. That's a dope song.
That is a dope song. Total by Sebastian. Sapiens,
Yeah, that's
Tangerine by Glass Animals, Wu-Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to Fuck With,
Yep.
Walking on a Dream, Tomorrow Comes Today, Gorillaz, Evil Friends, Number One, Underdog, and Platform Heels.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, they're also different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is, but they kind of fit the same mood, I
I mean,
guess.
I was too liberal with my submission of like 3 songs, right? I was like, these
You chose
three songs,
three
yeah,
of
So that's what I did because there's 3 of us.
Yeah, so
kind of
which were
like,
the 3 songs you guys each picked?
Oh, how about at the end of the interview you guess? Which,
I know. Don't put me on this one like that.
Yeah, the camera should be on her now, you know? Yeah. Okay, we can answer. Make her life easier. Yeah, we can do that.
sure.
Yeah. So mine were Total by Sebastian, Portugal the Man, Evil Friends, and Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan, no fuck with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you could say Portugal the Man has a big influence on me. I've seen them live. I brought my parents to see them live in Montreal.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really interesting. They're like pretty hardcore for like for an alternative band. And actually, you introduced to me Portugal the Man years ago
yeah, I was
in uni.
when I was,
He was like, dude, there's this cool band from Alaska.
Oh, they're from Alaska.
Yeah, they're from Alaska.
Nice.
I think they're kind of edgy. Spoke to me. I was like, not many bands have that. That aesthetic, that mood.
And there really is something to seeing music live. Like you said when you saw that in Montreal, it's like you can really feed the energy, and sometimes you might not even if you go to a concert, you don't even know any song, and you just see them live, and then you leave thinking, this is going to be one of my favorite bands.
So I was really lucky to see them live, and I think when I got back from that trip, I knew somehow or other I really wanted to make music like that. But I'm not copying them. I'm just using them as like a benchmark. Look, you can make music like this today and have a bunch of people like it.
And I mean, I would say like with art, it's always building off what is already there, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's there's only so many notes and all of that, so how to arrange it in a new way.
Yeah,
You know, it's inspired, not copying.
true.
Yeah.
Still like an artist, they say.
Still an artist. Yeah.
Like Jack Harlow with his new song.
Oh yeah,
Sample Fergie.
I'm not into that song.
I don't like it too, but like
I don't like it either, but it's like, you know, is it a thing? Don't sing it too much, we'll have to cut it out.
Get copyright.
just down pitch it or something. You know.
So which were the songs you guys chose?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't remember what I chose.
I remember for you, Empire of the Sun, Walking on a Dream,
Walking on a Dream.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
awesome.
Glass Animals, Tangerine, and the last one is Tuxedo, number 1.
Tuxedo.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I mean, I think among those 3 songs, Empire of the Sun,
Yeah.
Walking on a Dream was my biggest
It's a great
inspiration. Yeah. It's such a great song, and people actually take away their own understanding from the lyrics that they hear. So the first time you listen to it, you probably think it's about like a couple, you know, like a boy and a girl, you know, falling in love and becoming one. But I actually went through the interviews that that band had, and it's actually about the 2 bandmates meeting each other and making music together, and them realizing that over time they've started to become one voice, you know. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. They resonated with each other, and they came up with one stronger voice together,
nice.
you know.
Wow.
And that's how I feel like how we work. You know?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I make stuff on my own.
Yeah.
I
He
make
produces
some,
stuff on his own, and so that's for him. But when we put the 3 of us together, we come up with something way more, I don't know, way more
Robust.
impactful. Yeah, something much more cooler than I could make on my own.
Yeah.
So I think that's right.
And I too had to learn to be okay with criticism
It's
within
hard,
the band.
isn't it?
Yeah,
definitely.
Because I think when I was younger,
When I was younger.
those days when I was a young guy.
Actually, how old are you guys?
Just take a wild guess.
Okay, I'm gonna guess.
Oh, who's the youngest, who's the oldest? Just take a wild guess.
I think you're the youngest.
Wow, that's a good guess.
This is, I guess, like 26, 27, 29.
Ooh, 28.
Yeah. Spot on.
Yeah?
26, yeah.
28, yeah.
Look at that.
No, you know this already. You do your research.
So what about your songs? What
So it would have been Gorillaz, Tomorrow Comes Today, Fatboy Slim's Your Mama,
Mama.
and Kasabian's Underdog. Yeah, I think those two.
Out of the three, which are your favorite? Which is your favorite?
I think the one that's lasted the longest time have been the Gorillaz track. Yeah, because ever since I was a kid, I think I remember listening to that 2.5 minute of a piece of art, and I was like, "Oh, this is so nice." It gives such a nice feel, you know,
Yeah.
as a kid, right? But and it's hard to pick because Kasabian's is more rock and roll, which is like what I was inspired when I was a kid. Yeah, through rock and roll and guitar and live performances. And then the other one is Fatboy Slim, simply because his music just makes me go crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
And and he came to KL, and I wanted to watch him. And like he came out at midnight, and I was cursing him. I was like 16-year-old. I'm like, I need to sleep. I don't know how to stay up past midnight. And it's like Fatboy Slim.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah, I actually watched that music video for your mama.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
has
I
a
will.
strong. I mean, okay, it's in history, and it's if I were to describe it, it's like basically this guy gets this tape of that song, and whenever he plays it, people just lose control of how their body moves and stuff. And so it's really funny.
It's
That's
fun,
like
yeah.
someone's getting his picture painted. I mean, a portrait painted, right? And then because he can't control, he starts painting on the guy's face. And stuff like that.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's
fun stuff.
creative.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys have Platform Heels is one of your songs, right? What is it about these Versace Platform Heels?
What is? They're fucking awesome. You know? Have you seen Versace Platform Heels?
I have.
Right.
It's on my Pinterest board.
Yeah, right? It's on my Pinterest board as well. So, I'm a big fashion guy. I'm really into fashion.
I can tell.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But one of the dreams that I've had is to not just express the art through music, but through fashion. He's wearing one of my pieces now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So there could be a big reveal. I would stand up, but I'm in a beanbag. Yeah, this is just basically the Peachskins merch. Yeah.
Love it.
So that's my handwriting. You know,
Yeah.
with the
Nice
marker.
handwriting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
But yeah, so anyways, back to fashion. So actually, I'm really into women's fashion, and Versace is one of my favorite brands because it's really loud.
Yeah.
And also, if I'm a big fan of the nanny, she wore a lot of Versace
Yeah.
like, dresses.
She did.
in the
Fashion
episodes,
icon.
right? And so just one night I was having a chat with someone and she was showing me a picture of, you know, these new platform heels. And they had a new show, 2022 Versace Runways or something.
Yeah.
And I watched
And
that.
we were watching that
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
Amazing show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
it was a great
So
show.
the interesting thing is that conversation happened on the 5th of March. And on the night of the 5th of March, I said, that's cool. I'm gonna try to write a song called Platform Heels. Because it just sounds cool as like a song
yeah.
title, right? And I did, and I actually filmed myself recording it.
Yeah.
And I had an idea of making like a YouTube video. I didn't take it too seriously or anything. And every Sunday, that was a Saturday, so every Sunday the band meets from 12 to 4.
Yeah.
That's our consistent like meeting time to do stuff. So
That's
we
a big commitment. I feel like it's amazing you guys can keep up with it because you also have day jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the day job for me is just my daytime floating time. You know, and then
I mean, from
Yeah.
seeing how you guys like marketed your latest album and all of that, I thought this was your full-time gig. So like, to hear
that's
that
cool.
you guys are also doing a day job, that's a lot.
I mean, Shahid always says that whatever we put into the Peachskins are the ideas we can't put into our work. And yeah, so. Anyways, about the platform
Back-
heels.
back to fashion.
Yeah, back to fashion. So then I was with them and then I said, guys, so I worked on this thing last night. I was kind of shy to show them because it's very different from what we used to do and stuff. And so I showed them this video of me like recording and singing Platform Heels. And then Shahid was just like, you know? And then Fahim was like, all right. And he's like, dude, this is new.
Yeah.
You know, this is not you. This is hard shit, you know? And then I was very surprised that they liked it. And half an hour later, we were in our studio finishing the song. We finished it in a day.
Yeah. The same day.
The same day.
The same day. Yeah.
Nice. That's sometimes it just works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the number one song that makes you boogie?
You guys go ahead first.
I'm like Boogie. I'm like Earth, Wind,
Boogie.
Fire.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's kind of fire.
Anything from Jamiroquai for me.
Anything from Jamiroquai, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yep.
I like one more time from Daft Punk.
Yeah,
That was
great songs.
that's the best, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Arguably one of the best songs in the world.
Yeah.
You know, or around the world, actually. Right, around the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So you have that song by Fatboy Slim on the playlist, Your Mama, and so that song only has 8 words. And the words are push, the tempo, jump, to, tomorrow, baby, praise. Those are the 8 words. And so if you were to write a song with only 8 words, what would they be?
Ooh.
That's tough. Or easy.
Hapshi, you know? Yeah.
I think I've written a song where I just repeatedly say the line, I can't take myself seriously.
Oh yeah.
And it like harmonizes into itself and it explodes into like a completely experience. And
Myself.
but it's not 8 words, it's maybe 8 syllables. So because I kept it within
Close
the
enough,
measure.
close enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah. And listening to that trips me out because it's me singing like I can't take myself seriously and I'm like
You still need to add like 3 more words.
Okay, so let's do this. So you
Syllables.
start with a random word, then I'll go for a random word, and then we'll stop at the 8. You tell us, yeah. Okay.
all right.
Random word. Three, two, one.
Okay.
Super.
Vice. Oh man, that's a song already.
Sorry, can't start with super though.
Yeah, fuck super.
If I was mixed in, I would have ruined it.
Okay. Oranges.
Beard.
Taken.
Bye.
Surprise.
Is that 8 words?
That's 5 words.
Five. Yeah.
I'm more pressured
Beard
into
taken by surprise.
Orange beard taken by surprise.
No, that's a cool line
That's
already.
cool.
Yeah.
That is
Taken by
cool.
surprise.
Oh my god, is your new song being written right now?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe
I can't
we're being
do it.
cornered into writing a new song.
Yeah, man. I don't write songs like this. This is crazy. Because when I write a song, I commit to it.
Yeah.
Commit's a word.
Commit to
Okay,
this
commit.
then.
Yeah.
Alright,
So, commit. Commit's the word. Yeah. Let's just. So what?
Orange beard taken,
Taken by surprise. Commit.
Yellow.
Just say to this, you know? Yellow. Is that 8 already?
Yellow
That's
submarine.
7.
There you go.
7. Summary.
Summary.
Yeah,
There
okay.
you go.
Cool. It's done.
That's your new trippy song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
I'm gonna try and do it though.
You know what?
Yeah. We
might
Let's try.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, let's fucking try.
Let's do it.
Good. So, I mean, these are all my questions for you guys, but is there anything you want to plug before we wrap it up? Your new album, where can everybody find you?
Okay. So, if you've not listened to Are You Okay by the Peachskins, do so now.
Where can they find you? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram, on Twitter, actually everywhere except Facebook. I guess no one's on Facebook.
Who's
Yeah,
on
no one's on Facebook
Facebook anymore, honestly?
But tell your dads to find us on Facebook. You know?
But not to share our. Not
Yeah,
to share it.
no.
Just watch it.
But yeah, listen on Spotify, Apple Music. Yeah, those are the 2 places. And visit thepeachskins.com.
It's also on YouTube as well.
Oh yeah, it is on YouTube as well.
Check it out on YouTube. You know,
Okay.
for all those non-Spotify subscribers.
Non-conformists, anarchists.
Ah.
You know?
Check it out.
And are we gonna get to see you guys live anytime soon?
Oh yes. Actually, that was a conversation we had in the car on the way here. Like, things are being put into place. We can't say much about it right now, but we're planning a show.
Exciting.
We've
things
got
to come.
invited to a show that's happening in the next couple months. So yeah,
Nice.
you're gonna see us
We're gonna
live
look
soon.
forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah,
oh,
we
with a
also-
Leica camera? Let's do like 5 of these, man.
Wait, wait.